Welcome to the second episode of Building Your Own Natural Pool. In this episode we will discuss the following topics: the building of a retaining wall, putting in place the underliner, we will discuss the bubble pump, the building of a wooden frame and stairs, and the substrate layers. But first things first, let's start off by the drawing of a crosscut of our pool. Important remark here is basically that height to distance ratio should be 1:3. This is not the case on the right side, but we'll solve this later. Let's start by drawing the retaining wall. The retaining wall has the purpose to prevent the substrate layer from sinking or falling into the deeper end of the pool. The first building stones I have put without mortar. As of the second layer, I have used mortar in between the different layers. The dimensions of the building blocks are roughly 6 by 20 by 100 centimeters. They weigh around 25 kilo each. Don't forget to leave 2 or more openings in the retaining wall for the filter system. On top of the retaining wall, I have placed a wooden frame that will give the pool a more natural look and a better finish. Next is the installation of the bubble pump. That bubble pump is a wonderful tool to help you filtering your pool. Let's have a closer look. You start by placing the 90-degree pipings into your retaining wall. In my case, I have put 2 of them. They are both connected to the one bubble pump. Each of the 2 90-degree pipes have a 110 mm drainage pipe connected to them. One of each sides of the deeper end under the substrate layer or filter zone. The drainage pipes are perforated, which allows the bubble pump to circulate the water. Let's have a closer look how the bubble pump is able to circulate the water from the planted zone to the deeper end. From the bubble pump I have connected 60 mm Alpex pipes, which are connected to the 2 90-degree bends that are situated in the retaining wall. As it is the case with electricity, make sure to end with a terminator. This terminator gives you an equal air pressure in the 2 bends. How do you get circulated water? By blowing air into the bends. Let's have a closer look. You put the air stones behind the 90-degree bend. The air flows out of the air stones and raises to the surface. The air rising upwards is taking water to the surface and is creating a lower pressure behind the bend. That lower pressure is sucking water in. Straight onto the EPDM liner, you put the underliner to protect the EPDM liner to be perforated. Once this is in place, you fill it up with cobblestones. This allows the water to travel freely to the drainage pipes. Everywhere you foresee a planted zone, you put an underliner on top of the cobblestones. Once the underliner is in place, you can start by adding the substrate. For the stairs we have used the same wood as for the frame. We started by drilling holes into the wood and connected them to a heavy building block. After that you put the stairs into place and you use mortar to fix them. To have a nice finish you put cobblestones on top of the mortar. This should give you a solid construction. Next episode we will show you how we created an extra filtered zone on a steeper slope. If you like this tutorial and you want to see more, then please subscribe to my channel.